From being the most popular game in the world in June 2018 to almost dying in Season X in 2019, Fortnite has had a wild ride, and in this video we're gonna talk about the journey of Fortnite's popularity and whether it has now become a boring dead game or not. Firstly, let's quickly go over Fortnite's early days. Fortnite was originally released in July 2017 as a paid game but was made free in September of the same year. It quickly gained popularity with player count and search interest reaching for the sky in spring 2018, with Chapter 1 Season 3 and 4 establishing themselves as the best era in gaming history. Fortnite remained popular and was still going strong in 2019. The 14 Days of Summer event in June 2019 and the Monster vs. Robot event in July 2019 are considered to be some of the best events in Fortnite's plot and were loved by all. But after that, one of the most overpowered items ever was added to the game. Mechs were introduced in Chapter 1 Season X in August 2019, and they were extremely broken. Despite the season having a good loot pool, map, and gameplay, mechs made the player base extremely angry and they weren't nerfed, so many people decided to look for another game to enjoy. But Epic did not admit defeat. Lockdown hit in spring of 2020, and in February 2020, Epic dropped Chapter 2 Season 2, one of the hardest hitting seasons ever. Amazingly made and wildly enjoyed, Fortnite was back. Succeeded by a strong Season 3 and an even stronger Season 4, 2020 was a golden age for the gaming world, but it could not last. Season 6 Primal was released in March 2021 and it will go down as the worst season of an amazing game. The crafting mechanics and raptors and other weird stuff killed the game, literally. Every content creator and player was angry at this update and it led to one of Fortnite's worst time periods and lowest player counts ever. But hope was not lost. On June 8, 2021, Season 7 Invasion was released with Rick and Morty and UFOs, and it brought back peak Fortnite gaming. And this continued for a long time, from huge collabs like The Rock in Chapter 3 to another amazing mech event called Collision in June 2022. Fortnite was back, but in the recent past, the question "Is Fortnite dying?" has returned. The first time this question arose recently was during the Chapter 3 end event called Fracture in December 2022. A 40-minute long event with little to no entertainment, this was one of the most boring events we've ever gotten, and although we got a good couple of seasons after it, this question is slowly whispering again, and I think it will still be asked throughout the summer of this year. We haven't had any good summer or live events recently, and the gameplay items are extremely limited. There aren't traps, bounce pads, or launch pads in the game. So is it true? Is Fortnite actually dying? Is it a once good but now boring game? Looking at the current state of Fortnite, it is a serious question of whether the game is good enough to compete with some of the other games out right now. Is it actually time for us to say goodbye to Fortnite? In my opinion, if Fortnite was going to die, it would have died in Season X or Season Primal. Epic Games never fails to drop a banger season, even if it's lacking in an update or two. Season X was followed by a strong start to Chapter 2, and Invasion was a welcome redemption of Primal. Right now, the summer event is not that good, and the vaulting of the hammer and katana and boomerang is depressing, but Epic Games has told us that they're going to give us content like never before this fall, with the rumored release of Chapter 5. So let me assure you, Fortnite can at times feel a little stale or dry, like it did a couple of seasons ago. But Epic Games is not going to let this game die. The Epic employees are on summer break right now, but according to leaked emails and letters, Epic Games has been working really hard on creative, Chapter 5, and music events, so very soon, Fortnite is about to bounce back. I would even argue that the game is really fun right now, but when we compare it to some of the peak seasons with peak items, it looks a little boring. But in conclusion, the answer to the question "Is Fortnite a boring dead game?" is no. Fortnite is an awesome game, and although we have seen better seasons, Creative 2.0 and the fact that we have Optimus Prime in the Battle Pass still make it one of the best games out right now. A more serious problem Epic faces in Fortnite dying is the fact that it gets sued a lot, and it gets sued over the tiniest things like emotes. Watch the video on your screen right now to find out how Epic Games got sued over some of the most famous emotes ever. Also subscribe.